mystery starter. That's not giving me much of a clue. I think he's keeping his cards close to his chest.
Sausage lattice. I don't know if he thinks he can actually make that, but yeah, interesting. Yeah.
I don't know if it's a sausage lattice. He's probably saved money.
I doubt it.
So maybe the mystery pudding is something he's bought.
Washed down with Toby's potion, which I'm guessing is some kind of vodka concoction.
It does sound good. It sounds promising.
A mystery pudding. I don't really like pudding, so that's not very good.
God, of course you do, be quiet.
And washed down with Toby's potion, which doesn't sound very nice either. So overall, I don't think it's going to be very nice.
Toby, I think you could give us a few more clues, love. Don't know whether you might want Toby to pull a rabbit out of the hat, surprise us.
Rabbit? That would be nice. Perhaps it's
Perhaps
it's rabbit. Yes.
Anyway, roll on night one.
So Toby's meal includes the surprise starter, a homemade sausage plat, and a surprise pudding, with Toby's potion to drink.
It's been quite easy actually. I've been quite efficient with my laying of the table.
How fantastic!
My lati.
With your what?
Plural of lattice.
Oh, a lattice.
I got all the surprises in the fridges as well.
Surprises? So long as it's not another lattice.
It'll be top notch.
Nice to meet you. By the way, my name's Sam.
So, we'll guess each other's
I'm a
jobs.
lap dancer.
Sorry, you're a what?
Sam the lap dancer.
Love him.
Oh, I was right the first time.
Only not on your lap.
Magic dip from a million miles away, maybe 1,000 miles away. Can I try some?
You know, but anyway, I mean, he's putting obviously a lot of effort into the food.
He's behind you.
I want to know what it is. It's all very, you know, I'm worried I can see in the mirror he's approaching from behind. So I've got to be really careful what I say. The other guests, they're a bit weird as well. Talk about no sense of humour. My God.
Was a sense of something there.
Hot. Guys ready for the main course now? Yes, definitely. Kind of a shoop to whoop.
Shoot the whoop.
Yeah.
What do we do? Shoot the whoop.
Shoot the whoop. What was that? And what's this?
They've pretended to be disgusted at the conversation and now they're making the most disgusting faces of themselves.
Oh, wow.
Oh, this is gorgeous. I don't know how you managed to get this rocky road effect.
Perhaps he bought a rocky road?
Did you come in under budget? Bye. Great technique with the sausage plat and everything. You know, it's first night, really difficult. People don't know each other. Did really well on the budget, but bought the pudding and actually nutritionally kind of like pastry and chips for starter and pastry and chips for main and no veg.
We were most entertained the whole time. It took a while before some of it made it to the table as well. We were waiting around a little bit, but overall, an excellent 6.
Tonight for Toby's meal, I'm going to give Toby a 6 because I thought that although the food was very good and he was a very good host, I thought the starter and dessert could have had a bit more effort to put in.
And the puff pastry as a starter was, I don't really understand what that was, but and he stole the puff pastry as well. And he even just tried blackmailing me into giving them a 10, so I'm not going to give him anything. So actually I'm going to change it. Tonight I'm going to give him a 5.
So that last minute alteration leaves Toby with 24 points. The judges liked his main course, but not so sure about the starter.
Deep fried pitta. Pitta bread. Oh, in korma sauce. How's he gonna...
Indian themed menu. Oh, India. I like Indian.
I agree. In korma sauce.
I wonder how much of that he's made himself.
Yeah.
Main course, chicken tikka masala with peshwari naan. Dessert, mystery dessert. Well, according to the phone call I had with Harry, he'd run out of money. So
the mystery is, how's he going to pay for it?
He said, his words were, dessert is suffering.
Eh?
How's it going, Harry?
Go eat your meal, you cheeky.
Go on.
Lol. Go eat your meal.
Can we start eating then?
Yeah, man, I've got crap. I like how it's. You can come down and for vegetarians, they give them a different option. They've given. It's a bit watery. I'm sorry about that.
I blame that on budget restrictions.
Same.
How do you think he's done on the budget?
£12 is more than I spend. I'm like, I'm feeding all of us.
But do you do a 3-course meal every night?
Yeah, do you? That's true.
I do a 2-course.
Who said that?
It's so lovely not having to cook anything. I love it. Harry. What can I say about Harry's meal other than
The food wasn't great. The starter was literally just a jar of curry sauce.
so we had the curry night, we had the dipping the pita bread in curry sauce for a starter, and then we had curry sauce with added chicken, you know, for our main.
Sorry, Harry. It's a 5.
Because I love the inventiveness and the charm with which he carried it off, I'm going to score him a really, really enthusiastic 5.
I'm going to give Harry, drum roll, a 5.
Alright, I'm going to keep this short. I'm going to give Harry a 6. Only because his main course was great, but there were no other courses, and I didn't think that was good enough, so I'm going to give him a 6.
Well, a starter.
Just like, look, I'm giving him a 6.
Clearing up?
Say more than that.
No, I'm giving him a 6. I thought his main course was fine, but the rest of it was shit, so that's it.
Harsh.
Well, there wasn't the rest of it. There wasn't.
Harsh.
So how could... Right, thanks.
Well, I'm really looking forward to Ben's night tonight. I mean, to receive a menu in advance, you know, really respectful, welcoming us, inviting us. I mean, it's fantastic. Love the sound of the stuffed mushrooms.
Right, well, first of all, he's a gourmet chef, is he? And I don't think these pictures are of the finished product, or if they are, that's going to be cold, isn't it? By the time we get to eat it.
Starter, stuffed mushrooms. Bit easy, really, isn't it? You just cut the mushrooms up and stuff them with stuffing. Guinness stew, vegetable and chips. Fan of stew, fan of Guinness. Sounds pretty good. I'm looking forward to that. Don't know what the vegetables will be, and Mrs. Ben were talking about. Beverages, water, champagne.
Champagne?
Sounds nice. TBH.
Simply vanilla ice cream topped with chocolate. Contents, vanilla ice cream and Maltesers. Yeah, not sure. Is he going to melt the Maltesers? Don't know. Sounds a little bit of a come down after the rest of the menu. But, you know, actually he's obviously working really hard on it. I love the thank you for your company and the cost of the meal.
So Ben's meal is ricotta stuffed mushrooms, Guinness stew with greens and chips, and vanilla ice cream with Maltesers.
Oh, thank you very much.
Oh, that looks to die for.
That is a possibility.
Well, thank you very much.
We're missing a person.
Ill me now.
Don't get a picture of me struggling to get the
Oh,
goal.
please don't, please.
Just keep it upright.
Oh, you did manage it then?
That's one of the things he's called, isn't it? Burn. Okay. After you've started.
Yeah, but Hitler.
Fat as well.
I just met you, and my God, the kind of comments that are coming out.
No, just say
to
Ben,
say something before you were so
that was
rudely interrupted.
It's not a problem. I was trying to tell a story, then I took an arrow to the knee.
really nice. So
Stop sucking up to him.
I'm
You'll
not
get your
suck.
chance.
I just no. I'm saying that I think that stew showed an awful lot of
You've
effort,
already said it.
and the fact that he gave us this gorgeous champagne
Well, if you think that's going to wash with me,
to you, Ben.
What was that?
I was very impressed with Ben's determination to win some cash. The starter was excellent, just a little bit of kick, which was nice. The stew was stupendous, really lovely. Chips, again, second night running, but the greens were in there for a little bit of healthiness.
Thought the food was delicious. I really like the stew. I don't normally like stew, but the stew was really nice. Could have put a bit more effort in on the pudding, I guess.
I'm going to score Ben a 7. I was really, really, really impressed with aspects of Ben's evening, particularly the menu planning, the fantastic kind of, well, the whole concept of the stuffed mushrooms and then the Guinness stew I thought was absolutely fantastic.
Right, for Ben's meal, I'm going to give him an 8. This is because I thought the whole meal as a whole was very successful. I thought the good points were the main course, very nice.
Vanilla ice cream maybe let it down a tiny bit, but Maltesers, all inventive, beautiful menu, and I'm sure he worked very hard and everything was produced in very good time. So I'm going to give Ben an 8.
And he wasn't a terrible host, so I'm going to give Ben a 7.
A stupendous result for Ben. 30 from the judges. But here's Peter's meal.
Here's your first course, ladies and gentlemen.
These knives are facing outwards, so no one.
And Ben, that's Mark.
I'm dressed up. I'm dressed up.
Spanish thing.
Yeah, I'm a bandana.
Bandana. Yeah, and Harry with his.
Tastes like KFC.
That is gorgeous.
Lovely.
Lovely, yeah.
Oh, that's so nice. I think I'll just say
Oh,
that to be nice, but
grazie.
that is very nice.
So muscles.
There are muscles.
Yep.
Well, what an evening. I've married a bloody trooper. I mean, arriving home and having, you know, a Manuel or whatever he is at the door, the atmosphere, the lit candles on the table, the pretty little thingies.
Cut to the chop, Mum.
Just-
What's the
no,
score?
no, the enthusiasm, his hosting skills outshone everybody's this week. He was so enthusiastic, so genuine, so attentive. But honestly, really, really gorgeous. And that paella was phenomenal, you have to admit.
Okay, I thought Dad's meal was very nice. It was very nice, but I have to give him a 6.
What?
It was just a melon cut into pieces.
That's what you do.
Right, my condomus me score for Dad is a 5. I think that
5?
what's so funny.
You. That's what's
I
funny.
think that
Yeah, hang your head in shame.
Pudding, I couldn't even eat it because fresh pineapple does my tongue.
You had a good go.
But that is the only criticism I can
Absolutely.
possibly make. I have to say, I thought
But it was
he
amazing.
totally
I bet you're glad
amazing.
you married him.
I'm really glad I married him, and I'm going to give him a saintly 9.
Hooray.
Welcome to the Dine with Me result show. It has been a fantastic week in the Henley. Mum has had a wonderful week, no cooking, no clearing up, and the results are about to be announced. Thank you for all of your secret filming and scoring.
Oi, oi, oi.
I'm really looking forward to the edited highlights because I believe we're going to see a little film on Christmas Day, courtesy of Mr. Peter Henley. But I know that all you really want to know is who has actually won. Now, the thing is that actually you've all won.
I've won the cash.
Rubbish.
But only one person can actually have the money.
That'll be me then.
But there have been some adjustments made. I can tell you who won according to the scoring,
That was me.
But some adjustments have been made.
No!
What?
No way!
That's not bad.
Healthy food.
According to the scoring, but this doesn't mean anything about the winner. According to the scoring, in 4th place with a grand total of, I think it was 21 points, is Harry.
Mine look like dog shit.
No swearing on camera,
Actually,
please.
Harry, I think
True
I said
that.
catch it, but never mind.
2 bleeps
In
then.
joint 2nd place, according to the scoring, joint 2nd place with 24 points apiece was Toby and Peter.
Come on!
So that means, according to the
How did I get the same as
scoring,
Dad?
Ben would be the winner. But as you all knew, the rules said
Yes.
that
Yes.
Mum
This
was
is the bit I
able-
like.
You cannot
Mum was
do
This
able
is
to
the
give
bit I
bonus
like.
do that.
I'm gonna win! I'm gonna win! I'm gonna win!
I would like to just point out the bonus points for Toby.
Oh yeah.
What?
Toby has 6 bonus points, taking him up to 30 points.
6? What for? What for?
His was 32. Because he
I can't
did
win,
incredible. He's the only one who did incredible clearing up. Really,
Well done, Toes, mate. Well done.
Attention to detail, right? Harry, okay,
Hate you guys.
gets an additional 9 points.
Oh, 9 points!
Taking him to 30
Oh.
for the most inventive use of jars of curry sauce.
Yes, curry sauce.
Oh, what?
It's basically
Peter
raw. This is
gets
really
an additional 6 points, taking him to 30 as well.
6. The same as.
So Harry,
He's saying it's a point.
the most incredible
I want to see the logic.
hosting.
in
The
that.
atmosphere was the best. You put the most effort into the atmosphere, the theme,
no
and
manana.
your enthusiasm, your attention to us was fantastic.
Oi, less of that.
That means at the moment,
What am I on? What's my score?
at the moment we've got Peter, Harry, and Toby all on 30, and Ben on 32. The
Please
trouble
subtract
is,
things,
the
please.
trouble is, Ben has unfortunately is having some deducted.
Yes!
Because although his everybody obviously agreed with the scoring that his was the best food,
Yeah, it was very good.
unfortunately, his
Yeah.
attitude stank.
Hey?
His
Why?
kind of like, well, do you know what? Actually, I've spent all day cooking this. You bloody well, here you go, just eat
No,
it.
I didn't.
There was no atmosphere.
I shouted at them.
I am deducting
Harry didn't even
points.
try.
The question is, how many points?
This
am I
is
deducting?
mean.
You deduct, like.
The power.
You can't, man.
Oh,
This is
God.
so. The people have decided.
Harry,
Yeah, Mum. Have I
congrat-
won? Have I won? Have I won?
congratulations for the most inventive use of curry
Thanks so
sauce.
much.
Most
That's
inventive use
terrible.
of curry. What do you got?
Toby,
Guess I didn't win then, did I?
congratulations for being the person with most attention to detail.
This is the more solidified version of poo, and like
Peter.
my starter.
Oh!
Mate, congratulations for being the person who provided the most atmosphere.
Thank you.
Now
I'm good
I
at
will
atmosphere.
reveal. Now I will reveal.
What
how
about
many
he doesn't
points-
Ben get a
how
little
many
log?
points-
chocolate.
No, but he doesn't deserve anything. I have got to tell you now how
What's the
many
bet? This is a
points.
draw at the end of
How
this.
many points I deducted? Because see, I reckon £40 splits really easily into 4. £10.
Yeah, yeah.
So how many
Yeah.
points have I deducted? That's the question.
2!
Right, if this is 2 points, right, I'm never a part of this family again. I put so much effort into that meal.
Fortunately for you, Ben, I've only deducted 1.
Come on! Come on!
Wait, you just beating us
Yes.
up.
Well done. Yeah.